What's up, Scooter? What's up, Freon? We're just gonna do a. I'm just gonna get all this set up here, and we will get rolling. I am. We're just gonna do a chill stream today. We are going to taking a look at some of these other battlegrounds that are going on in the events currently. Just take a look at those. Talk. If y'all got questions, feel free to ask me questions. Anything you got, we're just gonna hang out and have a good time. I've been good, brother. How have you been? I need to get all of this pumped out on Discord and we'll get rolling. What's up, Louie? Been great. Had a lot going on. Got a girlfriend now. Calling, I got okay. All right, good for you, Scooter. Good for you, my man. Big Scooter with the girlfriend. I think I was muted. I'm good, barbecue. How are you? We're going to zoom out. Let's zoom out here and we're going to take a look at some of these battlegrounds. If y'all have any that you want me to take a look at, let me know. Mainly trying to focus on the epic battlegrounds, but I'm happy to take a look at any of them. We're just going to hang out and chill today. I want to see what's going on. What's up, Crystal? I'm glad you can make it out. Yeah, go ahead and start firing away. We're just going to have a chill stream today. I need to see. So we've got San Fran going on, right? I believe. Let's take a look there. Let's see what this new battleground is. Or what all these battlegrounds. So we've got top. Let's see who all is here. Like I said, if there's any that y'all want me to look at specifically, let me know. Y'all are y'all in epic barbecue or y'all in gold? Ooh, okay. San Fran, it looks like some folks I know from 12 HBR kill top. Man, they've got some that's an interesting spread. Servers 10, 12, 22, 25, 27, and 6. Let's take a look. I would tell you, but you'd find my. Well, we're gonna take a look at all of them, so you might as well tell me so we can see what we've got. All right, this is gonna be the server 12, 8, or 6, 10, a whole bunch of different ones. Let's see what we've got. And I have no idea who's allied with who, so if any of y'all know, feel free to let me know in the chat. But I have not been in the loop on any of these other battlegrounds. (24E1). Let's see. Check out Moscow Battleground 0145. It's a 2v6. All right. Is that epic, gold, silver, or I guess legendary? They've switched the name to legendary now. See, they still have the yeah, they do. They still have that crappy terrain in freaking San Fran where you can't get all around the map. That's ridiculous. So it looks like top is doing well. Looks like HBR is doing well. RBL seems to at least be doing okay. A27 looks good. Looks like they're doing okay. S25. All right. Looks like Kill has kind of been boxed in maybe a little bit. S20, S24. All right. Let's see what other battlegrounds we've got. Which one did you say? 0145? Server 1 Elites, Wolfgang, Moo. Who took over Moo leadership? Alright. Who's in server 1? Man, dang. Server 1 is... They, wow. They lost some power. Let's take a look at that alliance. Barcode's still there, okay. See how they're doing.
I should be a scientist in a laboratory, but the war prevents it. I truly hate the war.
What's up, Taco? Appreciate you coming by. Crystal HBR is allied with Kill and Top. That battleground is 3v5. Okay, all right. Good for them for trying to get a interesting battleground going and taking the 3. Wolf. All right, let's see what else we've got. I'm trying to find. Wait, is that? No, I think it's 27, server 27. That's got the really strong group. I think. I'm not sure if they've gone into an event this round though, or if they are holding tight for the next round. 27. Is it these guys? Maybe? Let's find out. I want to say it was like G something was the really strong one in 27, if I remember. Yeah, G27. Yeah, that sounds right. I think. take a look if maybe this will ever load. Maybe one of these days this will load. Maybe. Do y'all have this problem when you go to look at like alliances or something like that? Like it just freezes for a while? Are y'all dealing with that too, or is that just me? I don't know what's going on. Server 27 is strong. I might swap there, but I still got 11 weeks to decide. What server are you in right now? Man, they got some 40s rolling now. Some server 40s. Wow, that's probably their first event. I would assume. Let's jump over and let's see what Moscow's got going on. Let's see who's fighting in Moscow. Server 19. Let's take a look. Who's in this one? So in the legendary, we've got 19 both masses actually. It looks like VII from 7. Like those guys a lot. I guess fought with them. I don't know, 2 or 3 events ago. I don't know. They're a good group. They're good guys. They are really good group of fighters actually. Let's see, 17. Both 17s. Okay. 23 and then 3. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on with this. If any of y'all have any idea on this battleground, on who is allied with who, is it a 4v4 split, 3v5, whatever it is, if y'all know who's on whose side, let me know. I'd be curious. AT-17 XFC. It's like Mass and VII. Maybe they're together. I don't know. SE-17. It looks like they're doing all right. The other Mass looks like they blocked RPG off. All right. And they've got them cut down. All right. Mass and S20 versus the rest. So Mass is in a 3v5 barbecue. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you, Barbecue and Hammer. 3v5, both Mass and 20. And I appreciate you coming out, watching the stream, Hammer. Okay, cool. What's up with the safe zones on the map? What do you mean? What's up with the safe zones? What do you mean? Okay, so in that case, so that would mean 3v5. So who's in 20? Let's find out. They're 17 VII. So I guess VII is not with Mass. They're in 7. Okay. Yeah, let's look. I want to see which one is the 20 alliance. Okay, XFC. All right. What's their power at? 30.7. All right. King Kong. Oh, this is. Oh, God. This is. Okay, this makes sense. This is VNF. Okay. I guess they just changed their name. King Kong took over R5. I like King Kong. He's my boy. I've had a lot of good conversations with Kong. What's up, Adel? Appreciate you coming by. Let's see. We'll get another 5-minute wait time here before the roster decides to load. Yeah, I'm in server 14, and we are waiting for the next round to come up. So we had just gotten out of the event, our previous event before this first round of pre-selection for the new system took off. So we are waiting for the next round, which should be here in the next 2-ish weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, I'd assume. Okay, let's see. the Kong. Got some strong dudes in here, that's for sure. All right. Let's knowing that, let's go back and jump back in and take a look at the battlefield. I'm good, Adel. How are you? All right. So with that being said, all right. So RPG is getting cut by mass. Looks like VII. I'm not sure what that situation is there. It looks like they're not. Oh, maybe there is a fight going on. Let's take a look. If y'all know of any fights going on right now in any of these conquest events, let me know, and I'll take a we'll jump over to that, take a look at it. We'll watch some fights and dissect it together. Doesn't look like maybe there's much of a fight. Looks like more of a standoff than anything. Maybe, I don't know. My man Big Sarge in here somewhere. See if we can't find Big Sarge. He's probably on the front lines if he's online. Oh, didn't mean to zoom in there.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the
All right.
war after the war gonna be so exciting?
All right, let's so that's what we've got. All right. So and then it looks like VNF or XFC now is cutting down AT-17. All right. Let's take a look at some of these other battlegrounds. So that's mass. Who do we got in here? I'm trying to see if there's anybody that I know. Oh, there's only two people or two battleground groups that went to San Fran. Guess that would, or I'm sorry, not San Fran, Moscow. Guess that would make sense in Moscow since Moscow just ended. Pretty of the game. Can you give me some tips if that's all right with you? What kind of tips are you looking for? Let's go through and see what I'm gonna have to find you, barbecue. You got my interest peaked now. Let's go to gold. Let's check out what's popping in gold. So I guess the G27 out of server 27 has not actually he said no. Has not been they decided to wait for the next round 2 possibly. You're with Ink, aren't you, Barbecue? Yeah, you're with Ink. I got you. I got you, Barbecue. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Why does this keep messing up? Okay, that's 75. So let's go to 76. 70. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? What in the world is going on, guys? Let's go 74. Got a lot of later 20s, early 30s servers here. Gosh dang, man. I'm pretty sure you're in San Fran, Barbecue. I'm looking forward to the new map. Yeah, absolutely. So am I. I think when Cairo finally drops, I think it'll be a good time. I hope.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Oh, I got you, Barbecue. I got you, baby. You said Moscow. Barbecue, you devil. You devil. You try to lead me astray. I see you. How long does the server take to... that's a good question. It's been so long since because I'm on server 14, it's been so long since I have gone into my original Conquest event. I want to say it's between like maybe four-ish months, six-ish months, somewhere in that time frame, I think. Who do you got in your event? barbecue. Is it y'all are the so you got 13, you got 14, 7, 5, 8, 3, 19, and 27. Man, there's a lot of gold battlegrounds. Holy cow. Let's take a look. I think Ink reigns supreme in server 13 these days, so let's see how some of their guys are doing. Who are y'all with, barbecue? CDK? Crazy Ducks Settlement? Orca? Nemesis? Oh, looks like Nemesis is getting some progress going. SF5, alright. Looks like Rangers are doing alright. K27. Okay. Looks like Ink's, I guess, doing okay. I really don't know. Who's allied with who, barbecue? Because I think, if I remember correctly, Ink went to Epic last time, if I remember correctly. Because I still got quite a few friends in Ink, and a lot of our 313 guys are still in Ink. So I try to make sure those guys are doing okay. But I think, if I remember correctly, they told me that they were in Epic last time in Moscow, and they were in a 3v5, and I think they may have been on the losing side, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know for sure on that. Maybe somebody can fact check me. It'd be great to watch a test from you on how much damage modern Vanguard and Martyrs bombers deal on a modern unit. All right. I'll take that into consideration. I mean, of course, just like anything, there's a lot of variables there, but like, do we test on an 8-star? Do we test on a 9-star, 9.2 star? I guess we could test on all of them, but I guess really for an accurate testing, it would have to be somewhat bomber and unit in line. 1 versus 2 been rough for us. Oh, y'all are saying because you're in the with the like landscape restrictions. Giving up on Vanguard Bomber, I feel so useless now. Or it feels so useless now. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Vanguard Bomber. I like the Martyrs Bomber, which I don't have one. I broke it recently for my rocket trucks, but I like the Martyrs Bomber a lot. And then obviously the Liberty Bomber. However, I just made my 7.2 Liberty Bomber today, so that's nice. Problem with Vanguard is, though, that they are so geared towards the arty, right? Which is tough because there's always fighter planes, assuming that you're competing against a good alliance that's knowledgeable. There's always air cover over arty, so if you run a bomber in there, you're just going to get torn to shreds. You might get 1 or 2 passes if you're facing a strong air force. Assuming your bomber's strong too, you might survive 1 or 2 passes, but there's been a lot of people run Vanguard bombers into our fighter swarms, and they just get chewed up and spit out before they can even complete the second run. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna go over here and take a look at the mass alliances in Moscow. I want to see their actual numbers. We're gonna take a look and see where they're at. 36.7 billion. Let's take a look to see what they're working with over here in server 19. Thank you, Taco. Thank you. All right, let's see what we are cooking with here. I've got a lot of buddies in server 19 actually that came over from, y'all have probably heard me talk about this in videos in the past. There was a group from the Bag Alliance actually in server 13 that are really good guys. I still talk to some of them to this day, so love those guys. Hope those guys are doing well. Let's see who I can spot in here.
We need a plan A, plan B, and plan C. Plan B to
Looks like they've got some server 12 guys.
make sure
There's my boy,
the other plans.
Asian Bag. My man right there. Love him. He was Bag R5 in server 13. Great freaking dude. It appears like some of them have changed their names, though, so I'm not entirely sure who all is who. Trying to see if I spot anybody that I might. Oh, Kruger. All right, Kruger there. Yeah, he's from. I recognize him. He's from 13 too. Good dude. Real good dude. Black Alpha. He is actually just competed against him. I think he's from server 1, maybe. I recognize that name from our past event, our most recent event. Um, hmm. Got some strong dudes, that's for sure. All right, so that's mass with the big A. Let's take a look at mass with the small a. These guys are 37.1. All right, so these guys are 36.7. Now, obviously, they're in a conquest event, so it's probably slightly inaccurate power because I'm sure when their troops are all trained, they're probably obviously more than that. What's my setup look like now? As soon as we look through this roster barbecue, I'll take a look. I'll pull my setup up. We'll take a look at it. Got a 5-minute wait time. Here we go. All right, there we go. Wait for everything to load here. Dudes are freaking powerful. 419 mil. Let's see what it is all time. 383. Yeah. That's next level. 8.56 million kills. Yikes. It's a lot of freaking kills. A lot of freaking kills. Got some strong dudes over here. Oh, there's another fan from fan 97. He's from 13. He's from SNTL. Super great guy. He went to 19 a long time ago, like right after the first event. Tassila, so also I think I pronounced that right. From 13, great person from Bag right there. BM30 Smirch 14. I guess that I think that's the BM from 13 as well. I think. Not part of the Bag Alliance though. Hmm. RZ Star, that's my boy from 13 from Bag 2. Super good dude. I'm sure I'm missing some, but they've changed their names so much that I don't necessarily know who is who unless they've kept the same name. Similar name. All right. Let's go back. We'll take a look at my setup. Let's see what else we've got. Just heard Amon Express from Server 25 wants to get rid of his account. I don't know if it's a troll. Have you heard anything similar? Nah, I haven't heard anything similar. I don't keep up with that, man. I don't keep up with who does what with their accounts or anything like that. I've done a couple of like strongest players across Warpath videos, and Amon Express has actually made the top 10 list in both videos, and I've heard everything I've heard about him. It's been really positive, so I've heard really good things. Heard he's a really good guy, but in regards to selling his account, no clue. None of my business. That's the Psycho with 3 8.2 rocket launchers and 9. Who are you talking about? Barbecue. What's up, AWOL? Appreciate you coming by. What server bag from? That name sounds right. Man, there's a freaking lot of bags, man. There's a lot of bag alliances in different servers. I know for a long time there's bag in 10, there's bag in 13. There's probably bags in every alliance when the server first starts, or most servers, but the bag in 13 was really good. Like, they were freaking awesome fighters. You're saying a Morn Express has 3 8.2 rockets and the 9.2 main battle tank. I saw a picture earlier that got posted. There is I need to look back at what alliance and what server it was, but there's a guy that he had 3 9.2 main battle tanks. He had one from each camp, all 9.2. It's insane. You said, what's my setup look like? So my setup right now kind of ebb and flows a little bit. I change it around depending on my situation. So this is kind of an overview of it. A wall. I got rid of all my trees and roads in my base, and the game loads better. Yeah, I got rid of most of my roads. I like the trees, though. And this is my Air Force. I got that Martyr 7.2 today. Love that. When are you going to get a 9.0? So my problem is I've played the patient game. I've played the patient game, which I think long-term is going to be a benefit. But right now it's really, really, really tough. Here, let's see if I can't move my... Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can't move my... I'm going to cut the face cam off, and I'm going to try to move it over to the left side of the screen real quick so y'all can see my officer setup. So 1 second. So let's close out the overlay, the camera. Let's move the camera over here. All right. Is that better? That should be better. Y'all can oh, I need to move the overlay over too. I don't know if y'all can see me moving it on screen, but you know, there we go. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, it should be better. Okay. All right, that should be better for y'all. Yeah, so barbecue, back to when I can get a 9.0. So I can almost get one now. It's only single unit. I'm a handful of refined components off of being able to do it for a ground force. Obviously, I'm nowhere close on a Air Force unit. So let me show you my Air Force. So this is my Air Force here. So I've put everything basically into my Vanguard fighter. So you guys can see I'm all done with the modifications. These are my parts. I'll let you guys take a look at my parts. It's covering it up on the engine there. Sorry about that. But my engine is a Liberty Gold Plus part. And then this is where I'm at on my prototype enhancement. So I've gotten the first two complete, and then I've gotten the next two all the way to 98%. I just need 6 more refined components to make this bad boy a 8.1 star, which will be good because I've gotten, it's actually pretty strong now, but I've gotten really advanced plane tech, which is good. And then in regards to my ground force, what I've done is I was actually having this conversation a little bit earlier in Alliance chat. Like I said, I played the slow game, right? You guys can see on the top row there my 5 main units. So I have a second 7.2 Liberty artillery unit, but I kind of swap in and out for the rocket trucks depending on the situation and what I'm doing. Because currently there's not enough officers to support all of those units for like artillery specific purposes. Eventually I'll work on Berserker Bear. But what I've done is here, I'll just go through all of my units and show you guys. So just, I mean, modifications are of course done. These are my parts for my Super Heavy. Again, same thing. You guys can't see the engine. It's a gold, it's a Vanguard gold, obviously Super Heavy, but it's gold plus suspension there. Let's see. And then my prototypes are all done. I just need my first round of enhancements, and I just need 10 more prototype pieces to get it to 8.1, which eventually I'll do. I just need to break units to do it, which I'm currently in the process of making. I could obviously disassemble my ATG and do it, but I mean, I like the ATG on base defense, and really at this point, it's the only chance I have of getting kills against some of these really buffed super heavies. Oh, you're baiting and supplies. Yeah, I've gotten lucky with that. So this is my ATG. Again, same thing. Mods are done. My ATG parts are actually junk, honestly. And then these are completely done on the enhancement category. Just need, like I said, 10 more prototype pieces there, and it'll be 8.1, no problem. Having not done anything on this Liberty. So this Liberty is my freaking baby because I've got just beautiful parts on this thing. All gold, the true gold plus sliding breech part there, and then my towing vehicle, which you guys can't see because my screen or my face cam is covering it up, and then my gun mount are both true gold plus Liberty parts. And then same thing, I just need prototype pieces there to get to 8.0. And this is my main battle tank, right? I've modified it, same thing. Got some really, really good parts there, thankfully. Again, you guys can't see it. The armor is just gold plus. Now let's see. Can we make a deal? I give you gold plus sight for your ATG if you give me one of your maintenance supplies. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that all day because my Super Heavy dies anyway so fast. Yeah, I'll take that deal. I need good ATG parts actually. Take that deal. That's where my luck got stolen. And then same story here. So I just need some more refined components to finish this off. And that'll be eligible to go to 8.1. But anyway, circling back around. So this is where I'm going with the conversation. So what a lot of people have done is they've taken their like key units and they've broke them to make one like really, really strong unit, which is cool, right? Like everybody is entitled to do whatever they want. But for me, I just see the value in all of my units. And so I'm taking the slower approach and I'm working on building units up and then breaking them to then reinvest back into it. Because people are going to get stalled out anyway, except for the like very small demographic of like ultra super mega whales, right? That can just buy packs at an unlimited, rate. Even if I go and break all my units, right? I'm going to get stalled out from refined components anyway. So if I break all of my valuable units to only be able to make one, let's say 9-star unit, then what? Then I'm so weak in all of the other areas, and then I have to spend all of that time rebuilding all of those troops back, and it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. Yes, my approach is not the get rich quick scheme, but my approach is for the longevity aspect of it because I like to be a well rounded type player. I like to be able to go out and field fight, hence the main battle tank. I also like to be able to go out and go base to basing, right? Super heavy, already rockets. I like to have control of the skies, be able to defend against bombers, also have the ability to bomb. And then also when it comes to base defense, which is like the biggest reason I haven't broke the ATG. I know so many people who have broke the ATG to get their main battle tank or their super heavy up, which is cool. The problem is the ATG is the only chance you have now at surviving a attack against any kind of strong super heavy if you're in a base to base situation, or if you're facing army groups. Obviously, you're not going to survive, but your ATG is the only chance you have to get any amount of kills out of that whole situation. In fact, I'm working on, you guys can see here on screen, I've got a 7-star ATG and two 6.1 stars. And the reason I'm not breaking them is because I'm actually going to be working on making a second ATG for when I go offline for base defense, or if I'm online and I'm just going to be doing a hot drop situation or something like that. So that's where I see it going personally. Again, I'm playing the slow get rich game, but I'm cool with that because in the long run, I think it's going to put me ahead of everybody who chases the shiny things and breaks all their units to make one or two really buffed up units, and I'm good with that. The amount of times I've trashed my Martyrs fighter for prototype pieces is criminal. You need to make that fighter, brother. You need to make that fight. The Martyrs fighter, in my opinion, I still think the Vanguard reigns supreme. But the Martyrs fighter is good, man. The maneuverability and everything is pretty good, truthfully. In fact, I've got an abundance of, let me show you. So before, what you guys see on screen is actually not all the units I have. I have broke a 7.1 unit, or a 7.2 unit, sorry. And the 7.2 unit I broke was my 7.2 Martyrs howitzer, and that's because I just don't really have a place for it in my lineup currently. I think it could have a place at some point in the future. It just doesn't right now because I've got the rockets, which basically take the place of it. Because I do like to base fight when I have that opportunity. And the Martyrs gives a 350% boost against structures and things like that. So that just served a little bit more of a benefit to me, I guess, personally. But I do have anyway, so I don't have very many Martyrs units, but I do have an abundance, which works out for me, of Martyrs prototype. As you guys can see, I've got 33 here. Now, obviously, I can go ahead and modernize my not my Vanguard, but my Martyrs fighter, but I've got everything into my Vanguard fighter right now, so there's really not a need for me to modernize it. But I can take my rockets almost all the way up to 9.0 right now, and that's because I've kind of played it, like I said, slow a little bit, but I've kind of really made sure I didn't sacrifice the key units that I need. And Martyrs to me is just not a super dominant camp in my lineup, so I broke one 7.2 unit, and that can get me anywhere I want to go, really, for right now with what I've got prototype-wise and everything like that. I've only sacrificed my light tank, not like playing with that anymore. Now I'm stuck with Vanguard prototypes, ATG Super Heavy Fighter. 2 ATGs, great. Hey man, yeah, it's gonna be, if I can do it, it's gonna take obviously a little while, because I am gonna start breaking more Vanguard units to go and get prototype pieces to push my Super Heavy and my ATG to 8.1, because I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. But I am gonna keep that 7 point. Ultimately, I'm going to build the 7.1 ATG, keep it, and then start to break other units until I kind of stall out again on Vanguard, and then I'll continue to focus on building my 7.2 Vanguard ATG. So it'll be a while, but I think it's going to be pretty devastating on base defense if I could do it. Modern units messed up all of my plans. Man, it's a tough situation, right? I mean, here's the thing, right? Like everybody, and I thought about doing a video about this, and I might at some point, but I don't know. But we'll talk about it on stream. So this is my view, right? Like all of the free to play low spenders, right? I mean, heck, even I know free to play players that did have 5 7.2 units, or at least 4, when the modern unit came out, right? But think about all the players that, like, before the 7. Not 7.0, the 5.0 update came out, right? Like there were months I was sitting there. This is me personally, and I'm not even a huge spender at all. But like I was sitting there with five 7.2 units for months, and like there's just really like I could kind of work towards building other units, which I did, but they just weren't units that I was really using or really intending on using. No, actually, I'm sorry, I had six 7.2 units, and so like it's a fine line, right? So there's people that were sitting there with all these 7.2 units for months and nothing to do and nothing to work towards. I think the update was needed. Honestly, I think it was needed because there needs to be something for people to work towards, and it also adds the strategic element, right? There's so many different directions people can go with this game now to try to modernize their units that I personally find it fascinating to see what all the different approaches people do, right? Some people do the breaking units to make one Unreal unit, and then some people take the really slow approach like me and the long term approach. So it's just interesting to see what people do. If you broke a 7.2, wouldn't you have enough prototype pieces for an 8.1? I can make an 8.2 rocket launcher barbecue. I can make my Martyrs 8.2, but I just do not have the refined components to go any further than that. Let's see what's going on in Arena. I believe I got attacked in Arena. Yep. Here's my arena setup, by the way, for this week. Not that it really matters, but I'm actually working on getting Steel Fighter leveled up because I want to put her in the lead spot. I had 7. Now Light Tank is gone. I messed up because my best setup was base to base with ATG, but now I can't deploy because I build a 9.0 super heavy and 8.0 fighter, so no prototypes left. Man, that's pretty impressive super heavy and fighter though. I need the freaking the Air Force refined components. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the 6 before the next event. I anticipate the next event's going to probably kick off in the next week and a half, 2 weeks ish. I don't have any like actual information on it. That's just my assumption, just because the first round of events just kicked off. So I figured at about the halfway point, which is in about 2 weeks. Week and a half, 2 weeks is when the next round of people will go, which will be us. So I don't anticipate I'll be able to have all of my prototype pieces, my Air Force. I'm sorry, not prototype pieces, my Air Force refined components by then. But I guess we'll tell. We'll be able to tell in time. Let's see. Do I have any bottles left? No, I don't. I've done all my free ones for the day too, right? Yeah. Yeah, Hammer, I did. I did. Let's see. Is there anything? I'll take you guys through. Somebody asked when I was streaming on Friday. Somebody was asking about my tech, so we'll go through the tech. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. Obviously, you guys can see I have not really focused on advanced city defense. Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me right now, just because of modern units, bases die so quick. I actually had a conversation about that yesterday, maybe Friday. I don't know, the last day or two. And yeah, we were just, I forgot who I was talking to now. Actually, maybe it was IQ. Maybe it was IQ. I don't know. That sounds about right. But we were talking about base defense or base just like durability and stuff, right? And you guys are all familiar with this. Face an army group or multiple army groups, your base doesn't matter how strong you are. Your base is gone in 30 seconds at most. So there's just no, I don't know. There's just no incentive to put anything into base defense. I think they're going to have to adjust the base defense or the base durability and make it somewhat stronger. I mean, I think I will invest in it eventually, but just right now it doesn't make a lot of sense. Give a hug to the Queen Highway. Okay, I can do that. This is my plane tech. This is really the only part of this advanced tech tree I've put anything into just because it is so expensive in badges and resources. Um, put a little bit in my tank. I've put literally nothing into infantry. I put a little bit into tank, hardly nothing in artillery. But my plane is where I've put it all. And a lot of people have shied away from the plane tech because I get it. Like I said, it's expensive in badges and resources, but it is so valuable. Even my plane, my fighter at 8-star, like I can consistently compete and in a lot of cases, in fact, in most cases, beat 8.0 or 8.1 fighters simply because my tech outmatches theirs. Like my Air Force tech outmatches theirs by a lot. But you guys can see I've gotten all of the big stuff done. So what I've done is I've doubled back. I'm going to clean house on the fighter side of the tree and then double back and go finish up the bomber side of the tree. But I've got all of my fighter firepower done, got all my fighter HP done, and then now I'm working on knocking out the last troop damage and then troop damage resist. So I'm going to get both of these to level 10. And then I'm going to come back and do the intercept. I'm going to come back over here and do the maneuverability, the aircraft speed, and so on and so forth. And I'm just going to stay focused on my plane tree until it's done. And then I will probably look at maybe doing Arty next. Probably. I'll probably do Arty. Did I get attacked again? I got attacked again. Let's go attack this guy.
I should be a scientist in a laboratory, but Zivor prevents it. I truly hate Zivor.
That infantry right there just wearing it. Just wearing it. There we go. I've got, how many attacks do I have left today? I have 6 of these. Man, there's some freaking strong places. Let's look at German. 9.1 units. That's crazy. Strong stuff. So look at my man Dan's setup. Dan's a freaking beast. It's got Saber maxed. Yikes. Dan is a monster. Let's see who else we got. Chip. Let's take a gander at Chip. Let's see what we've got. Got a main battle tank. We've got a super heavy. We've got rockets over on the far side there. Super heavy. All right. Let's go ahead and attack Chip. See what happens. Working his super heavy down. All right. Looks like we got his helicopters on the side getting smoked too. That's super heavy. All right. I thought we got a super heavy out, but evidently I was wrong. Thankfully, I've got my helicopters there. Oh, my helicopters are getting absolutely hammered out right now. Come on, get that super heavy down as much as possible. And his super heavy is just wearing it right now. Yikes. Come on, I gotta get it. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. That infantry was about to get just absolutely tattooed by that artillery. Beautiful. Beautiful. See who else. We got some attacks to burn. Let's take a look at my man Shandog. 9-star. Shandog is an absolute monster too. Let's see. What are we cooking here? Alright, not a bad setup. Not a bad setup at all. 86.3. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to bag out. I'd say I'm doing 3 more 6.1 units, and I'll have my Martyr's main battle tank. Gonna bump my Martyrs. Oh, gonna dump my Martyrs already for prototype pieces. Alright. See what we're cooking with here. Okay. Got some solid units all. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Got some solid units all around. Let's see. I need to probably farm a little bit. Let's see if I can't send out some farm trucks. I need some cash. I'm not in. That mine's already been touched. I'm just gonna bum some low level mines here. Let's see. Been moving around for combat drills, so I'm just kind of a little bit displaced at the moment, but that's no problem. We can still farm. Feel free to ask anything you guys want. Like I said, we're just kind of hanging out, chilling today, having a good time, chill stream.
Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Tell you guys this, I am very, very, very excited for Cairo. Personally. Very excited for Cairo. I'm not sure. I need to look at the timeline. I know the timeline was dropped a while ago, and I've seen it a couple times. I can't remember off the top of my head when Cairo is. I can't remember if it's in this next round of events or if it is going to be the following event. What's up, guys? How you like the helicopters? Man, I think the helicopters are okay. Oh, sorry, my camera kind of fuzzed up for a second there. I think the helicopters are okay. I just personally don't find. I don't have a space for them in my lineup right now. I mean, eventually, yeah, I would definitely like to build one, just to have it, I guess. But I don't really need it because for field fighting, right, which is what the helicopter is really good for or geared towards. I've got my main battle tank, which here's the thing, right? Like I had this conversation with Cap T. Earlier this week, and he was in a situation where he could make rocket launcher, main battle tank, or helicopter, and I told him to go with the main battle tank just because if you guys think about it, right, the medium/main battle tank has been so resilient and it's withstood the test of time. I mean, it was great early in the game. It's great now. It's been great after everything that this game has gone through, all the changes, all the updates, anything you want to talk about. It's been the one consistent unit in the game from the very beginning. So you just can't go wrong with the main battle tank. It's strong, it's fast, it's durable, it's mobile and agile. Like you just can't really go wrong with it. And then so you've got the next part of that conversation with helicopters is like, well, what about base defense? Got the ATG. You know what I mean? And the ATG tested it. The ATG does significantly more damage on base defense than the helicopter. Yeah, there's a lot of main battle tank and heli combo people. There's also big, there's a lot of times I see, army groups running combos of both. They've got main battle tanks and helis in them. Um, and I think the helis are really good. Here's the only thing. Here's the only drawback. Like, I don't think having a helicopter is bad. Like, if that's what you've got or if that's what you want, like, absolutely do it because I think you're gonna win with it. Like, I really think it's a good unit. It's just personally not what I've prioritized because they weren't around in the game when I started playing a long time ago. And the medium was kind of the move at the time, and that's just kind of what I've always stuck with. It's what I kind of came up playing with. It's what I'm comfortable playing with. And really, the only drawback to the helicopters that I personally see is the fact that it's got to descend right to attack. So it's not like it's a big deal, but there is about a half a second to a second, period of time there where from the flight time to the location all the way to descend to then start the attack, you're already getting put into a hole kind of out of the gate, right? Like, not that half a second or second makes a huge difference, but it might ultimately make the difference depending on the situation and the outcome of the battle, right? Because that's an extra second that the other person has got to start charging the officer skills, and things like that. So it's just my opinion. Let's see if we can't go. Do y'all know of any fights going on in any conquest events right now? I know somebody was saying earlier that there was a fight going on in maybe this battleground. Yeah, it's got its ups and downs. Yeah, it does, right? Like anything. Like, the one unit that I can't really find a negative with is the main battle tank. I mean, you can make an argument for any other unit, but I just can't find a negative with the main battle tank. It's strong in terms of firepower. It's strong in terms of durability. It's fast. You can snipe reserves. You can chase people down. You can kill. You can do anything you need with army groups with it. Like, there's just not. It's good on base defense. It's just tough for me to find a bad thing about the main battle tank, which is why I kind of suggested to everybody, even over the helicopters. But again, I don't think if you go with a helicopter, you're going in the wrong direction either. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we got any fights going on over here. Looks like we've got a buildup of stuff over here, but there's no troops. All right. Let's see about. Let's go over here. Let's see what's popping over here with XFC and this other group. Oh, we might have us a fight on our hands here. Maybe. Well, it definitely looks like. Wait, are they doing a burn? Yeah, they're doing a burn. That's why they're there. Okay. I get it. It's their build time here. 5 minutes, 30-some seconds. Okay. They're trying to grab this town, it looks like. Cut off XFC. So it looks like they probably just wiped them at some point here. Oh, we've got a healer. Let's see if we can find him. 207. All right, let's see what we got. We got a 11-minute heal time. Got army groups stationed all over to kind of protect this burn. Now we're rocking with Shadow. What's this guy's name? Shadow Lord. Shadow Lord's got a rocket. Artie, ATG, Heli, and Artie. So he's geared up for some base defense. That's for absolute sure. Nice looking base. Whoa. Nah, I got a 39-minute burn time. Be fun to see if Kong dropped in. Let's see if we can't find King Kong's base. If y'all know where King Kong's base is in this, let me know. We'll take a look at his base. Working on Steel Fighter for main battle tank. Thinking about running her with Winter Huntsman or Spanner. I remember way back before 5.0 update, we had a guy named 500 Gold running Vanguard medium with Martyrs and with Mary and Winter. Yeah. I mean the Shield of Steel Fighter is nice. I mean, you want her as the lead if you're going to run her on a field fighting unit. I got her on my super heavy. I'm actually working on getting her to level 60 now as we speak because I want her as the lead officer because the shield is key. And having that being able to kick off is good. But I personally don't run Spanner on my main battle tank. I'm a big fan of Guardian just because he's geared towards tanks. He's got penetration, right? Got damage resist, all the things. But I think Steel Fighter and Guardian could be a good combo. I personally run Guardian and Winter Huntsman currently, but again, that's just because I don't have Steel at level 60 yet. She is fully awakened, so I guess technically I could put her in the leader spot, but she's only level 43, which means I'm going to miss out on so much in terms of the firepower and durability buffs. We run Winter Huntsman and Guardian is what I run. Let's see if we can't find the Kong's base. Oh, Matt's got a landing pad there. Okay. Ting Ting Tong. Close, but not quite King Kong. See, I'm not sure we're gonna find him. That's not saying much, though. He could be anywhere. It's a huge map. Before 5.0, my plan was to get 7.2 rockets and run it with Eruptor and Winter just for the reload speed and to stunt people. Yeah, it's actually not a terrible idea. If you're hunting reserves, for sure. I also know there's some people, I've seen some people running a, King Tater. He's from server 13. He's in server 14 now too, but he runs a interesting kind of combination, which I mean works really well for him. He's very, very talented with it. He runs a medium rocket combo, and what he'll do is he'll engage with enemy units with the main battle tank, so they focus on that, and then he'll hit them with the rockets from behind. And then if they try to chase the rockets, I mean obviously the rockets are so fast he just gets away, and then just brings them back when they go back to target his main battle tank. So he kind of runs a bait and switch combo like that. So there's a place for the rockets, right? Like for me, that's not my style of fighting and field fighting. I like to focus on one unit, and I like to kind of go get in the trenches. I like to get in the trenches, so to speak, and just hammer away with the main battle tank. But I really do like the rocket truck for base to basing because of the added structural damage. I think my camera's messing up here. Is it losing focus for you guys? There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna keep scanning. Let's see if we can't find King Kong. I'm just curious to see what his base looks like. I mean, that dude is so freaking strong. Hmm. Oh, the general. This guy's strong too, I think. 306 million. Let's see what the general is rocking. Rocking, it looks like a couple of artillery, few artillery actually, ATG and super heavy. So he's geared up for base defense and probably some base to basing, I would assume. All right. Good luck to everyone in their level 4. I appreciate that. I'm not currently in level 4. I know a lot of people here. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that base design. Well, we're not currently in level 4, but a lot of people in here probably are. So I appreciate that. All right, let's go see. Let's go see if there's any fighting going on here. Doesn't look like it. Let's go see. Let's go see if our boys in San Fran are doing from 14 FT. Let's see how they're doing. Gold. See how FT's doing. FT's got some strong dudes. Oh, it looks like we might have a fight here, huh? Let's see, is there a way? I think there's a way you can kick off light mode, right? No? I don't know. Evidently not. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Let's back out of here because I don't want to watch that in light mode. Let's do this. Let's back out and let's go back in. And we'll see if we can't watch that fight without light mode on. Or 2v1. Yeah, no, I know. Y'all are in a kind of a tough situation, barbecue. But nonetheless, y'all really are freaking strong, man. Y'all are really, really strong. And there's a reason y'all in all the past conquests either got into epic or, you know, dang near did. Yeah, well, no, it's not when it's on landscape mode. It's when you're viewing another city. You can't kick it off. So that's why I had to go back and go back to like at my actual city view and kick it. Let's see what we got right. Let's see what we got right now. Barbecue. Let me take a look. Let me just take a look. And got this bridge blocked. Yeah. K27. Oh, that's my boy Fred. I love Fred. I love Fred. Fred's one of our 313 guys. Fred is a monster. Let's see if I've got any old friends here. We got some of our 313 guys. Let's see if we can't find them in here. Oh, there's my man Jungla. Oh, there's Ruby Rose. Mike has got to be in here somewhere, I'm sure. Hmm. All right, let's get back to the fighting. Oh, I see. They've pushed across the bridge. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. I get it. Let's see who else we're working with. Looks like a lot of K-27. Oh, there's JB. Yeah, it looks like y'all are in a tough situation here for sure. How's the activity in 14 these days? Server swap has somewhat killed server 18. Do you know Mayhem from Inc? Yeah, I do. I know of him. I don't know him. Like I've never like had really any meaningful conversations with him. I mean, we've had like a little small talk long time ago back when I was still in server 13, but like knowing him, no, I don't know him. The activity in server 14 is absolutely insane. I mean, there's so many active alliances: TO1, UN, FT, AND, TIB, VNF, all or V. They're V Alliance. There, I forgot about them. They kind of reformed. I don't know, a few months ago, maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago, something like that. So there's like a lot of really strong active players and alliances. Yeah, I see y'all are in a tough spot for sure. Barbecue. I do have y'all. It looks like K-27 has been also brought in a pretty big fashion. So you've got Kiki here on the front line. Did UN decide where they're going for conquest? No. If any decisions have been made, I do not know about them. I just kind of go where I'm told. Where you at, barbecue? Come on now. Where you at? Oh, oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Barbecue in the flesh. Oh, there's Micah. He's another one of our 313 guys. I've got 11 weeks till I'm swapping to a new server. What's the main requirements for TO1 and or UN? That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. I think maybe TO1 is like 160 mil, maybe. I think that's right. I'm not sure on kills. And I believe UN is probably like 140, 150, maybe 160. I don't know. I don't know if it's been updated yet or not. So that's a rough estimate of the requirements. What's your power at and kills and all of that? What server are you in right now? Why did I go to TO1? Yeah, so I just recently joined TO1, and I'm not gonna get like really into too much detail. But I will say that I absolutely love UN, love the guys over at UN. The leadership team is amazing. JP, amazing. R5, Espo, Zal, Gurmand, Idjit, Goober, Rogue, all freaking awesome people, first class all the way. Love them. Just really kind of had some friends over in TO1. Some of our other 313 guys went to TO1, so I just wanted to. I just really mainly wanted to be with my friends, honestly.
There must be some problem in our social system. Everyone knows Zivar.
I'm in S14X. Awesome, man. I appreciate you coming by the stream. Can I tell them then? Can you tell them what barbecue? Scroll back to the bridge. There's an annoying dude from Inc. 19 mil fighter being annoying. What? Who is it? Who's got the 19 mil fighter? Dang. FT's got a wall building up right here. Okay, okay. You're in San Fran right now? Awesome, man. How's that going for you guys? It's going good, fighting RWB, but pushing them back hard. Nice. Good for you, man. Can you call them out? Oh, you're talking about me. I mean, you can say whatever you want, man. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you who you can and can't, or what you can and can't say. I might not repeat some of the things that are said in chat, but I mean, you can say whatever you want. I mean, within reason. I want to make sure I'm clear about that. RWP, gotcha. Are y'all in gold or are y'all in silver? Ooh, there's Ghost. It's my boy Ghost. He's 313. Man, if they for that Percy event, if they ever bring back this base skin here for the added or for the resource collection buffs or whatever, I'm probably gonna do that. In between events, putting that base skin on, that's a dub. We go to gold always. Epic, of course, is for you and in tier one, and silver is too easy. So we have our fun in gold. That's awesome, yeah, man. Good for you. Gold is kind of that like happy medium, right? Like there's a lot of fun to be had in gold, and there's a lot of good alliances in gold, right? Uh, this is a prime example, right? Like you've got Ink and TO1, no, Ink and TO1. You got Ink and server 13. Um, they do good. I mean, obviously, I come from server 13. They've kind of withstood the test of time, so to speak, in server 13. I think they're probably the dominant alliance in server 13. I'm not for sure. I'll be honest. I haven't looked or paid any attention to anything regarding server 13 in a very, very long time. Um, after I moved to 14 a long time ago, I kind of just lost complete track and didn't. A 13 don't really care to pay much attention to them. But I got a lot of awesome people over there. But I think Inc is the dominant alliance. But then you've got like FT, which is in 14 with us, and they're great. Like I said, really strong members, great fighters. And gold is one of the gold is the kind of like I said, like the happy medium, right? Like it's where you can go and have a lot of fun and have competitive fights, but you're not facing like just unreal whales, right? Like that's a hard thing for guys like me, right? I'm not like a weak player, but the fact of the matter is like I can't compete against like the guys like ADVH or King Kong or a Morn Express, like right, like they're 200 million plus stronger than me. So it's like, thankfully there's not a ton of those dudes running around, but it's I don't know. I think the main draw for Epic, of course, is the rewards, right? You can get really, really, really good rewards, which ultimately is a benefit depending on how you perform in the event. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it would be gold. I think here's what I've thought. I've kind of pitched this idea around. This is nothing we've ever taken kind of serious, more as like a joke, but it might be something we look at doing one day, just for fun. But getting all of our 313 guys in server 14 to make an alliance, obviously we would kind of be in a disadvantage because we would have to start with a brand new alliance with no tech or anything like that. But who knows? I guess it may be unless somebody would let us bum an alliance for an event. But making an alliance with just our 313 guys and going into a conquest event, going into like silver and like doing like a 9v, like it would just be like 9 of us in one alliance fighting everybody. Like that would just be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah, I'm focusing on my rockets to 7.2. I need one more 7.1 unit, and I have 36 prototype pieces because when 5.0 came, I scrapped my 7.2 martyrs already. Yep, I did the same. Oh, looks like we have another fight breaking out. Let's take a look. Okay, FT, do your thing. Okay, FT, do your thing. Oh, and we're back to light mode. Dang it. I had this idea 2 months ago, Silver Chaos Max. It'd be a lot of fun, man. Like it would be a lot of fun going into Silver with just a group of friends, no allies, just freaking pure chaos fighting. Like I think that would be a really, really fun event. Like you'd have to be obviously smart about reserve because you could run yourself out of a fight real quick. But man, if you could do it, it'd be a lot of fun. Goliath is 253 mil. My lord. Appears some of the fighting is kind of slowed a little bit. Maybe we got a rebuild and a retrain and a regroup situation going on here. Good little fights going on though. Honestly, it looks like fun. Looks like some good times. What's the situation here? So y'all be able to grab that arms or that military lab most likely. I don't know. They may push you up there. Let's see. It may be worth it if y'all could build. Obviously, you'd have to make a massive push to clear them, but if y'all could push them on their downtime, get over that bridge, and rebuild that CC where that ink CC is, that would give you guys a buffer, and you guys could turn your focus back to this military lab, theoretically. Obviously, it's easier said than done, especially when you're being pinched and in on two sides from three alliances. It's not an easy feat, but if it can be done, that could work. It's good times. Well, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me tonight. Just a chill stream. I'm glad that you guys all were able to come out and hang out and chit chat, and we hopefully are going to be getting our next round of events kicked off here in the next, like I said, 1 or 2 weeks, hopefully. So we will definitely be doing some more live streams with that, seeing how that goes. And then, of course, just normal videos, content, things like that. So if any of you guys are not already in my community Discord server, if y'all have access to Discord, the link to that is going to be below in the description. Would love to have you guys come over there and be a part of that as well. Have a ton of people over there, chit chat, people literally all across Warpath. So any and everybody is welcome. So like I said, would love to have you guys if you're not already in it. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Eat some dinner, chill out, and get ready for the week. I hope everybody has a fantastic Halloween tomorrow. Happy Halloween. And we will definitely be seeing you guys soon. And like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out.